Yo ladies, it's only your favourite scaffolder again, innit? Scaff man. So yeah, got a different plot to do today. Bit of an L-shaped one. Slightly different than ones that we normally do. So there's a few extra returns in here. Down the side, there's a brick wall that drops down. So we're gonna have to build some sort of framework to brace it all up because the braces can't run through. So we'll start at the back, work our way around the front, show you how to do these few extra returns than we normally do. Also, if you haven't watched my last video, I've actually launched my own clothing brand on Shopify. So I'd appreciate it if you could take a little look and maybe place an order, and I'll get it sent out to your addresses, man. Take a little look. I'll upload a little 10-second clip now of a bit of my clothing brand so you can have a little nosy. Right, so now let's make a start on the back here. Obviously, it's carrying on from next door. These ledges are staggered, both buildings are the same height. So we'll sleeve up straight off this one. It's going to be on the 13th, 14th course as well. Because there's no wall here to set up off this leg, I'll come back to this one and set up from here. So let me grab along now, get it all set up, and be back with you. Grab your long, get it roughly 21 off the wall. Ledge 21, ledges 19. Got the staffs ready. Couple of fives ready just to set up with. Bang your dub straight on. Sleeve it straight up. Tighten the front of your double. Straight off. Get your staffy straight on. And Bez gives a little level in before we temp it up properly. Gives a level, Bez. There, son. Give your leg a little level. Also, my clothing brand is on YouTube, on a shop on YouTube. So you can literally, without going onto Shopify, you can take a little look on YouTube. Get your temporary brace straight in.
Some very nice stuff on there.
What you want to do, because this ledger is overhanging quite a bit, there'll be a bit of sag on that. Grab another 5 foot, give it a little level with a temporary tube, just like that. And what I'll do, I'll get another butt straight off that wall, so that's 19 also. So what we'll do now, we'll bang all the legs in here, get this butt in, I'll stick this leg in. This outside ledger's running a bit further down. So I'll run the inside all the way, stick it 5 foot past this building, straight over this wall, and then yeah, start setting all the ends up. 5 at the end here, 5 off the end of this one, and this ledger will run straight past this leg, probably into this bay or the next one. Let's bang the legs in here now, and then we'll sleeve the inside straight up. Gives them in, baby. Right, that's the first 20-foot ledger in, and the first 4 legs. And what I've done, stuck the butt on here, stuck a little temporary brace, clip facing down, you bolt to the floor, so it pushes it into the wall. That's nice and solid. So what we'll do, bang a sleeve on here now, set another end up here, stand along up, couple of 5s, and yeah, temporary brace that end up, just while we install all the outside, and we can put some 6s through the window, start bracing every other leg. Like I say, got an odd amount of legs, so it's every other on both ends. So yeah, grab a ledger now, set this end up, be back with you. So now, got my other ledger ready, stuck a 5 foot on the return, so now we know this inside ledger needs to go past that 5 foot there. Then you know you've got enough for this return to carry on. And normally I go underneath on the returns, but that's 2 fleets to the corner, here to there, so I go back on top, underneath, then on the front. When I go back on top and underneath, it works out nicely for the boards, so you're not using too many fleets and piecing them up with loads of short boards. So yeah, sleeve this up now. 16-foot ledger, straight in there, 5 foot past this wall. Just like that. Got me 5s ready, got me singles ready. I've also got another staff there. Tight in the front, straight off. Grab your staff again. Not too close to your leg, because like I say, you need a brace or a 5 either side. tighten your staff off, give your leg a little level, in and out. Down, Bez. Side to side. Just like that. Down, Bez, yeah? Bez is giving me a little leveling.
Tiny bit. Yep.
Just, oh.
Yep.
Just there, like that. Get a temporary brace, again. Right next to your little butt. Bolt down. Tighten that straight off. Now we can install these other two legs and start setting some fives up so we can send the outside ledger right the way down, 5 foot past the corner also. So yeah, we'll install these two legs now. Be back with you in a minute. Right, that's them two legs installed. So if you look here now, that sleeve's there, this sleeve's here. This ledger, when I install it, is going to be 3 or 4 feet longer than that one. So what I need to do from this sleeve now, 3 or 4 feet to there, clearly my sleeve is going to land in this bay. So if I set a 5 up here, when I install my outside ledger, both the sleeves are in separate bays. So what I'll do, I'll install a 5 foot, temp it up here now, and we can hang the outside ledger off, start installing all the outside legs and get all the braces in. So yeah, gives them in, man. Be back with you. Now, Bez has set a 5 up here, levelled it in with a temporary 5. I've done the same on the end here. So obviously when the sleeve comes to here, we can sleeve it up to the corner. So yeah, we can hang this outside ledger straight in. Grab that one, Bez. Just like that. Bez is struggling, find the hole, like he always does. Give it a measure. From the inside ledger to centre, 37.5. And like I say, it's normally a little finger off the end. Give that a tighten up. Also, like I said, it's running to this bay here. Same distance on that as it was down that end. So that's a way just to work out where your sleeves are going to land in your bays. So yeah, bang this leg in now. All the outside legs and start bracing up and get some 6s through the windows. To give them in, guys. Be back with you. So now put my first leg in. Obviously, because your 5's level, when you put your ledger in, your ledger should automatically be level. And what you want to do, go to your middle leg, stick a 5 foot across, give this a little level in, and that end is also level. So yeah, always go to your middle leg and then fill in the 2 middles after that. It's just a nice way to get your ledger to not run like a roller coaster. So yeah, gives them in, guys. Bang this one in, level it in off that 5, and stick them 2 in and give them a little level in also. And your outside ledger should be fully level all the way down. And we can sleeve this end up, like I say, 5 foot past the corner. Then yeah, start bracing, throwing the 6s through the windows and doors. Gives them in, guys. Be back with you. Now, all the outside legs are in, all levelled in with a 5. Like I say, start in your middle, fill in the gaps. So now we can set the rest of the ledger up on the outside, install these other 2 legs, and start bracing it all up. So yeah, go on, Bez, chuck that in. Make sure it's sticking past this 5 foot that we lay on the floor. For the return, it's over 5 foot. Well, maximum 5 foot. Give that a little measure in again. 37.5. Give it a tighten off. Bang these 2 legs straight in. That's all the legs in the outside. I'll start a brace from here, every other, and it'll land both ends and every other leg. So yeah, here's a set, guys. Let's bang these in now. I'll be back with you. So now, them 2 legs are installed. That is all the outside legs in place. And normally, I go a double on my ledger for my brace when I use a 6 foot. Because we've not got many 6s, I'm going to go swiv, swiv. This is how it'd be on your drawing. Swivel on both of your legs. It'll never be a double on your drawing. So what you want to do, get your first swiv as high as you can without your tube interfering with this ledger. Stick it in just like that. Give the top a little tighten off. Make sure your leg is nice and level, in and out. A little tap in, nothing major. Stick your bottom swiv straight on. That's 1 brace out of 4 installed. To do this 3 more times on every other leg. And yeah, all the braces will be in. Wherever there is a brace, make sure you've got a 5 hitting the wall. So when you push that brace in, it's pushing the 5 into the wall and not moving your inside ledger, making the gap under 19 for your 2 inside boards. So yeah, another brace here, swiv, swiv, another one there, another one at the end. And I'll start my fleets from this end 4 transoms, 4.5 brick apart, and your 5th one will land under the end of your board, right on the nail. So yeah, gives a set, guys. Bang the rest of these braces in now. Stick a 5 foot, it's in the wall there, and then brace it up. So like I say, it's pushing into the wall. Then all the braces will be installed. I'll get all my 6 foots through the window. Not got many left, probably use 7s. Then yeah, I can mark all the boards out, and the back will be pretty much done. All I'll need then is a sway brace within 5 bays. If you're using steel, 6 for us because we're using aluminium, smaller bay lengths. So yeah, gives them in, guys. Bang these braces in, be back with you. Onto my 3rd brace. Make sure your 5's hit in the wall. That'll definitely be 19 because the staff's still in place. Just give your outside a little measure to make sure it's still 37.5, which it is. So we can tighten that straight off. Now that's it in the wall, I'll bang my brace straight in, just like I said. So one more after this, start marking the transoms out, and we can start boarding out. Gives them in, baby. That's me 4 braces in, every other leg, all the way down, and 1 transom hitting the wall, right where the braces are, just to keep them 2 legs, every other, all the way down, nice and solid to the wall. And I also forgot to mention, where this pad is, we have an Aki stairs, so we need to make sure this leg and this leg, and both the inside ones that run with it, are 10 feet apart, measured centre to centre, 10 feet. So we can strap our ties straight through the 4 sets of legs, 2 off the stairs, 2 off the scaff, same on this end, and it's nice and tied in. So yeah, what I'll do now, we've got a couple of boards ready. First transoms in, we'll run the board halfway through this inside board, and like I say, put another transom right here, 4.5 brick, another transom, 4.5 brick. This one is roughly 4 brick. So my 5th one now, when my board comes to here, we will have another transom running under the board. Like I say, just to stop it trapping, you want to go to the 2nd nail on the band, furthest back on the board. So yeah, what I'll do, I'll stick 2 more transoms in the middle. That's 4 of the 5 transoms installed. And while we're here, we'll stick these 6s straight through the window. Then we can bang the board straight on and see exactly where our last transom's going. Then we'll start another one, do another 4 transoms. 5th one again will land underneath there. Then yeah, we'll have a short fleet on that end, and obviously 2 fleets down that gable. So yeah, gives them in, guys. Get these transoms in now, 6 foot through the window. Be back with you. So now, before transoms are in, all I need now is my 5th one. But before I chuck a board on, we're going to install 4 6s through the window here. These 6 foots are not for the boards, they're walker boards. These are for the inside board that connects from the scaff to the trad, so there's no falls through the doorway. So yeah, I need 4 6s in here, which we've got to install now. And what I'll do, chuck my board over the top of these. We'll probably have a 5 foot right here. So yeah, gives them in, guys. We'll install these now. Be back with you. Now the 4 6s are in the window to take that inside board to cover any gaps up. I've chucked a board on, and the 2nd nail is going to be right on this 6 foot, and it's lapping over 1 board on that gable. So all I need now is 1 more transom here, and then I can mark my next fleet out, which 3 of the transoms are already installed. I probably need 2 more transoms. By the time these 6s are through the window, this will support the walking boards as well. And then I'll probably need 1 more transom somewhere here, and then I can start my next fleet as well. So now I've chucked this 5 in, ready for my board to butt off. And if you look where the 6s are, you want that 6 foot quite close to that pillar. This end 6 foot, quite close to that pillar also. So obviously, when you've got your 3rd board in there, running up to that pillar and that pillar, there's no trap ends on the inside, and we'll also clip it down. So yeah, I'll grab another board now, chuck it on here, and I can see exactly where my 5th transom is going. So yeah, gives them in, guys. Grab a board now, be back with you. So now I've got my other board ready, but before I pull my board over, I've stuck this 6 foot in, just like I did with them, for an inside board, the 3rd board, running pillar to pillar. Make sure these 2 are also nice and close to them pillars, so there's no traps in there also. So what you want to do now, pull your board down, butt it up to your other one, just like that, and make sure the 5 that we put in is on that 2nd nail also. So if you look now, right there, I ain't trapping nowhere. So this one now is a little bit short, so what I'll do, I'll just stick another 5 under that nail there, and then we'll have another 5, which I like on the end of the wall anyway, just to make that nice and solid. Because if we were to put another 5 back there, this corner here is hitting nothing, so it could still wobble about. So yeah, let me bang these 2 in now, stick one more transom in the middle here, one more sway brace on the outside. Like I say, within 6 bays for us, 5 for yous, because yous go bigger bay lengths, we go shorter bay lengths because we're aluminium. And then we can make our way down this side and round to the front and link it all up. So yeah, give us a sec guys, sort all this now, and we're nearly there. Oh, all my transoms and my 6 foots are all in place all the way down the back. So now, because I'm going on top, on this side, there's 3 transoms already installed. When I put my 2 ledgers on top, they are acting like my transoms. So I know now, 8 foot gap on the wall there, to that board, to the corner of the wall. This section is 5 foot, that roughly works out 13 foot. I know my 13 foot boards are gonna come past the outside of the scaff, sitting onto these ledgers that will be sat on top. Like I say, I normally go underneath on my gables, so the front and back is higher for the roofers. It's only a couple of inches, but it makes that little difference, as you know. But yeah, I'm gonna go on top down here, and then back underneath on the return. Because it's an L shape, it will fit nicely. If we go on top, it'll work out nice for your boards all the way around. So yeah, all you got to do is work out, because if we were to go underneath here, my boards would start from this corner. We would have 2 full fleets and a short fleet. But because I'm going on top and back underneath, my boards will start from the corner of that wall, and I know that's within 26 foot. So 2 fleets will fit from this wall to that wall without messing around, putting all short boards in. So yeah, just work out as you're going, you can make it nice and easy for yourself. Bez has banged the swayer in there now. Now the back is 100% ready for boarding, and I'm railing. So what we'll do now, we've got all the gear loaded out down this side, pads are all in place, fittings are all on the floor. I think we need a couple of sleeves, a couple of swivels. No, swivs are there also. So yeah, a couple of sleeves now, and we'll throw this gable in. And obviously there's a table at the top of this gable, so we need to make sure them 6 middle legs are all going to be staggered. But what I'm going to do, because this outside is lower down, when my 4 lifts go up, I know these legs, if they were just long all the way down, they won't be big enough to catch my 4th lift handrail. So what I'm going to have to do is stagger all the way down on the outside and the inside. So yeah, all the sleeves are in separate bays at the top. I don't need to do the end legs, to be fair, just these 3 legs here need to be staggered all the way around. So what I'll do, I'll make sure the table ones are all staggered, and these 2 are just opposite, and the corner one, make sure that is not in the same bay as any of these 2 here. So yeah, let's crack on with this side now, and we can start boarding and handrailing 2 sides while the trad goes in. So yeah, give us a sec guys, I'll be back with you. So now that back is fully completed, make sure you're taking off your staffs that you measured your 19 with to your ledger, and any temporary braces that were temping up your inside ledger. So now what we need to do is lie along down on top of the ledger here and stand along up here, ready to set this end up. And don't forget, if you start with a long gear, that one will be a 13, that one will be a 13. Then we need to put a long on the end, 13 on the out, long on the out, and make sure all them are staggered, because this wall drops down, like I said, your legs won't be big enough on the outside. And then you'll be sleeving every leg up at the same height, and then you'll have to start splicing it all when you don't need to. So yeah, give them in guys, grab a long gear now, set a ledger up, temp it all up to the wall here. Back with you in a minute. Right, so now I've got my long ready. This is my middle leg on my table. 1, 2, there's your 3 legs. So like I say, that needs to be a 13, that one needs to be a 13. Get your ledger on top, because we want the ledger on top acting as tranners for the fleet on the back. So what I'll do, have a little look down it, give that a tight in there, bang the ledger straight in, make sure the washer's in as well. Get your staff, same again. Keep repeating the process. Stick that straight in there like that. Give your leg a level in again. Front and back, side to side. Tighten your front, straight off. Here's a level in Bez. Bez has measured that end 19 to centre. Down, yeah? Yeah, go on, brother. Nice one. Down?
Yep, you got that.
There. Make sure your staff's nice and straight, or your measurement will change. So now, ram it into the wall there.
Yeah.
Because I'm limited to space here, I'm going to have to stick it nice and close to the leg. Just like that. That is pulling off the wall a little bit. Undo that clip there, Bez, and just let it ping in. So now what we'll do, now this leg's installed, we'll get a 13 in that one. Make sure these are measured 6 feet apart, 6 feet apart. This is where your 13-foot table is going to go on the 4th lift at the top, acting like your 5th lift basically. So now we'll bang them 2 legs in, sleeve this up again, right down to the corner, and install these 2 legs also. So yeah, give us a sec guys, sort this out now, be back with you in a minute. Don't forget guys, take a little look at my clothing brand for me man. If you're going to place some orders, honestly I'll appreciate it. You can go straight on my YouTube shop, so you don't have to go on to my Shopify shop. It's all linked up to my YouTube channel. You go straight on my page, you'll see it at the top. The link's there for Shopify, but you can just see me clothes straight away on my YouTube channel. So yeah, that's them 2 legs installed. We'll sleeve this up now, down to the corner. Right, it's down this end now. These legs don't need to be staggered, apart from the table ones, because this ground is the same height and it isn't dropping down the wall. So my outside legs here will be big enough to reach the handrail on the 4th lift. Bang that in there, sleeve it straight up, just like that. Tight in the front, straight off. Get your leg roughly 21, so you're not messing around too much when you're leveling it in. Get your butt straight on, just to support it, while we level it in. Level your leg straight off, little kick out. Just like that. Come on. Level it side to side also. That's bang on. Bezel level me in now. Up brother.
Yeah. Down. Up the top.
There. Wherever your staff is, make sure you're temporary bracing it. Just to keep it nice and solid. So now, as you can see, they're the table legs. There's a 13, a long, another 13 going in. So where this 13 is, we'll have a long, we'll have a 13, and we'll have a long down that. Like I say, because the wall drops down, we'll have to make sure there's a 13 opposite that other long. So when you sleeve them all up at the top, no sleeves are in the same base. So yeah, now that's installed, we'll come back down this end, set a 5 up from there, whatever size this ledger was, start with the same size from that end so it lands into that bay there. So yeah, I'll set a 5 up at that leg there, temper it all up and install the outside ledger. So now, Bez has temped a 5 up there, ready to hang the first ledger off, and I've temped a 5 up there, ready to sleeve that ledger up and hang the second ledger off. When they're all measured out 37.5, what we can do is go back down and install all the legs, make sure they're all staggered. So yeah, give us a sec guys, we'll install this ledger now. Straight there Bez. Make sure it's not into this bay, the same as that sleeve. You can go back a tiny bit. Yeah, that'll do. Give it a measure in. Inside to centre, 37.5. Just like that. Tighten it straight off. Now we can install a long here, a 13 there, and a long on the corner. So yeah, give us a sec guys, we'll bang them in now, we'll be back with you in a sec. Right, so that's them legs installed. As you can see, they're all staggered now, no sleeves, it'll be in the same bay when we top them all out. So all we need now is 2 5-foots in there, brace the table leg, brace the table leg. But what I'm gonna do, because I like both ends braced, I'm gonna brace that end leg and this end leg also, and leave the middle one out. And obviously we can't brace down to the bottom of there because the wall's in the way. So we'll put the braces in backwards, holding the inside leg to the outside leg. So yeah, if you were to go the opposite way, it'd be above the wall, it'd be well over 300 to the floor. The brace will be doing absolutely nothing. So if you go the other way, yeah, just like that, looks better like that. There you go. Nice one, Bez. That's right, brother. So yeah, bang some trannies in here now, install them 2 braces straight away. Then we can sleeve this ledger up and install these outside legs. And still make sure these 2 are staggered from the inside, and that end one doesn't matter, that can just be a long. So give us a sec guys, install this now, be back with you. There you go, 3 transoms are in, out of my 5 transoms for my first fleet, and the 2 braces have also been installed. So that end is pretty much done. When we've got 1 more transom in here, and obviously this ledger set up with all the legs in, we can start marking the boards from the corner of that wall, which will land roughly somewhere here, centre of the gable. So yeah, give us a sec guys, sleeve this up now, bang all the outside legs in, get it all braced up, start marking for boards. Back with you in a minute. So now that's all the outside legs installed. We've had to offset these two legs, because I don't want to sit it on the wall there. So I've moved it over a tiny bit. If the gap is too big in between them legs, I'll just drop another leg right down there. So 4 transoms are in. All I need now is a brace that end, brace the end of the table when a 5 foot sit in the wall, just to keep it nice and solid. So we've got a board here now. Chuck the board on, ready? Just past the end of that wall, sit there. I'll have to move that temporary brace, chuck a 5 foot underneath here, and then yeah, that's the first fleet installed. And then all we need now is 4 more transoms, and because this board has reached this centre of this leg, where the middle of the building is, we know now another board is going to reach that corner. So yeah, 1 more transom in here now, 4 more in there, sorry, 2 braces. This side is fully complete. And what I'll do, I'll bang a swayer somewhere on the table legs so it can run up to the 5 lifts. So there you go. Them 4 transoms have been installed and 2 braces have been installed also. Bez has banged a swayer on the table legs, ready to go up for the 5 lifts. So this side now is 100% ready for boarding and handrailing, and then we're on to the front. And when I'm on the front, I'm going to explain something about the ledgers, just to make it nice and easy for you. So your scaff always links up to the other side. So hear me out. Giz 'em in, guys, be back with you. Right, so make sure you're listening now. Make it nice and easy for yourself to keep all your ledgers the same height. So now, picture all your faces of your building. This is a front, this is a side, this is a front, that's the side, and obviously that's the back where we started. We started on top at the back, and then what we've done, we've gone back on top on this side. Normally I go underneath on my gables, but it's working out nicely for the boards. So what you do now, because the back is back underneath, this front needs to go back underneath. So the back face and the front face are running the same height. You make sure you go, whatever you did on the back, you go back on the front here. Then clearly, when you get to this corner here, that side will be on top, so this side will be on top. Then when you get back round here, it'll go back underneath, and it will automatically link up with the ledger that's on that gable. So if you picture it now, all these faces are on top, all these faces are underneath, and it will automatically link back up, nice and flush, nice and level all the way around. So yeah, basically north and south faces, if they're on top, they all go on top. West and east, they all go underneath or on top, depending on which way you do it. But what you want to do is work out what's best for your boards. Like I've done on this gable, I normally go underneath, but I've gone on top this time. So now every face that is facing that way, this way, is all on top. And the fronts and backs will all be underneath. So this is the front, this will go back underneath, that'll go back on top, that'll go back underneath. So there you go. 2 faces, front and back, all the same height. And then your gables will all be the same height as well. So yeah, just thought I'd let you know that. Giz 'em in, guys, be back with you. So yeah, let's get on with the front now. So going on what I just said, you never want to go on top twice or underneath twice. Well, somewhere around the building, you're gonna have to go on top twice or underneath twice to make it suit back up. That's why most of the time, some people's scaffs don't link back up, because they've gone underneath twice and only back on top once. So it never links back up. What you want to do now is get your first ledger right up to this wall. This leg needs to be 21 off this face and this face. So what you want to do, I'd put a temporary leg here, and then when you've got your staff on, your ledger is in the right place, measure your first leg to 21, and that is exactly where you need that leg, into the corner. So your 2 boards can run into there, and your 2 boards can run into there. Or you're just going to be adjusting it after and messing about when you don't need to. So what I'll do, I'll get a staff ready now, a little temporary leg, short leg, because it'll be coming back out after. Then I can measure my first leg at 21 and my second leg at 37.5. Then the inside ledger will touch that leg, outside ledger will touch that leg, and it'll automatically be 37.5 on the ledgers. So yeah, give us a sec, let me temp this up, get a little butt ready for her now, and I'll be back with you. Now, I've got a little temporary leg ready. Make sure you're touching this wall, just so when this fleet runs through, we're gonna have a transom on the back here, because this ledger is now underneath. So stick that there, just for a set like that. Get your staff straight on. 19, don't forget, on your staff. Right there. Don't put it in the way of your leg, which is not gonna be, because that wall isn't as long as 21 where your leg's gonna be. So stick that there. Normally, I would bang this leg straight in, but I'm just gonna make it easier for myself by temping up. Here's a level in, Bez. Double's a bit twisted, so it's playing up.
Right, down, mate.
Down?
Yeah. Bit more. Bit more. Leave.
There?
Yep.
Gives a 5 there, Ben. So now the ledge is nice and level. Make sure your staff's nice and straight. So like I say, messes with your distance on your measurements. Temp this up right here. Keep it pushed into the wall. Just like that. Now, if this ledger was on top, you need a single where your leg's going, right here, so your ledger can go back on a double underneath, because your double is always taking the weight. Your double always goes on the bottom ledger. But because this ledger's underneath now, I can put this leg straight on a double, 21, off this wall, right there. So set my pad up now, I'll grab along and install this leg first. Give us a sec, guys. Now, I've got my long ready. Make sure your pad's nice and straight. Stick this leg straight in. Make sure you're measuring this leg in. Don't just stick it anywhere. Interferes with the gutters and the fascias at the top. And most people have to go around and start cutting the legs when you don't need to. To get this 21 to centre, which is roughly there, give it a little tap up, just like that. Tighten the back off, nip the front up, and make sure that is bang on 21, which it is. 21 to centre, give it a nice level now. Make sure the centre of your bolt is 21, so when you're levelling it in, the centre of your bolt on your double doesn't move. Front and back, little tap out, just like that. Bish bash bosh, there you go. Now, what you want to do, get a measurement to your other double, because I like these two legs, the width of my scaff, ready for this return here. My ledgers are 37.5, because my ledger's on the back and my leg's this side. When my ledger's on the back and this side, that means your legs are also 37.5. So that's 37.5, roughly there. When I've installed the leg now, I'll double check it, just to make sure it is bang on. So yeah, give us a sec, guys. Grab another long now, be back with you. So now, that's my second leg in, measured in. I've not just stuck it anywhere. So your first leg goes 21 to centre, so your ledger will be 19 on the inside when we set a staff up off that corner. And your second leg you put in should be 37.5 to centre. And them two don't really matter, you just split the difference as long as they're under 5 feet. 6 feet for you, like I say, if you're using steel. So now what you want to do, get your other ledger from here and set this corner straight up. So like I say, I always set all the inside up first, then measure off my 5 foot, 37.5 all the way round, and your outside ledger automatically is parallel with every face. So yeah, give us a sec, grab a ledger from here now. I'm going to send that right through the window, because what we need to do is build a little tower in there and have a few boards running into the doorway, because the trad starts off the slab in there and there'll be a massive gap after these 2 boards are installed. There'll be 2 or 3 board gap there. So I need to set something up. Don't just hang them off the transoms. I need to set some sort of framework up in there to take the weight of the 4 boards that are going to be running right through to that doorway. So yeah, give us a sec, man. I'm going to set this corner up now. Get the ledger ready there. I'll be back with you. Now, I've got another leg ready on the corner of this face. My ledger is also ready, and I poked it through to the doorway so I can install some short boards, like I said, through there. I've stuck a 5 foot on the floor, so I need this ledger now to make sure it is right past that 5 foot. Only a little bit, but it needs to come to the end of that 5 at least. So now, back on the double here. Back on top, which is roughly there. Bang your ledger straight in, just like that. And make sure, like I said, it's past that 5 there. Roughly 21 with your leg again, because your ledger is 19. Tighten the front straight off. Bez, put the single on there and give me a little leveling. Bang your staff on again. This is 19 to the ledger. Again, always go 19 to your ledger. Or 18, whatever you go, make sure it is the same all the way around. Give your leg a little leveling straight away. If you adjust your leg after you've levelled and it's on an angle, when you level it, it'll either pick your ledger up or lower your ledger. Side to side, a little kick that way, tiny bit back, just like that. So Bez will give me a leveling now. there.
Yep, bang on.
Fish. My leg has actually pulled back out of line, so I need to give that a little level back in. Nothing major. Let me temp this up. I'm going to show you these ledges, what I was on about. Stick that there, right next to your butt. Nice and solid. So now, if you look, the back was underneath, the front is underneath, that side is on top, this side is on top. So now, because that ledger is underneath, this ledger will go underneath and it will sit on top of that ledger over there, just how the back was. It's that simple, guys, honestly. As long as you don't go on top twice or underneath twice, it should always link up. And what I want to do now, I could measure a leg in there at 37.5, and that would be the width of that scaff. But what I'm going to do, hang my ledger on, so I'm not putting my leg on a single wrapped around the top ledger. It's pointless. So I'll hang my ledger on first, off the bottom ledger, stick my dub straight on, and install my leg. So yeah, here's a set, guys. Set a 5 up here now, then I can hang my outside ledger straight to there. Make sure this ledger is coming to this wall also, so we can put a 5 foot right at the end of here to stop these boards from trapping. So yeah, here's a sec, be back with you. So now I've set this 5 up, ready for that ledger to hang off and sit on top of that ledger. But what we also need to do, I can't stick another long straight to here because it'll land in exactly the same bay. So what we've done, we've set another 5 foot up right here, so this ledger lands into this bay, so the sleeves are in separate bay legs. Not ledgers, bay legs, bay lengths, do you know what I mean? So this is a bay, that's a bay. It's not a bay in between the ledgers, unless there was 2 legs here and 2 legs inside there, then that would have been in a separate bay for us to poke it that way a little bit. So yeah, we've got a shorter tube. We're just gonna bang it just to there, like that. Go on, Bez, hang it on, son. So now we know them ledgers are in separate bays. Measure that in. Yeah, man. 37. Oh, make sure your single is the right way round. So I've got my leg on this side. I need this leg on this side also. 37.5. In a tiny bit, just like that. There you go. So now I can install this leg right here. And obviously, when these boards are running that way, the leg isn't interfering. If it was on that side, the inside boards would hit that leg. So obviously, because it's here now, these 4 boards are gonna fit in, them 2 boards are gonna fit in also. So yeah, what I need to do now, bang my leg there, and obviously cross the ledges over. Wherever these 2 ledges meet, I can install my other leg. So yeah, Bez will sleeve that up now. I'll bang some legs in here. We've also got a loading bay to build in here. I'm just hoping there's enough room to fit a 13-foot bay from these legs to them corner legs down there. So yeah, I'll hang this ledger on now and Bez can sort that. But first of all, I'm gonna bang this leg straight in. Here's a sec, guys, be back with you. I'll bang that leg into the corner there. I've got my outside ledger ready. What I want to do is poke that right through the window as well, just like the inside was. So afterwards, I can hang another ledger, same as these 2. These ledgers are underneath. I'll run that inside one underneath also and get 2 more legs measured in for 4 boards long. And then afterwards, if there's any room left on the back end to the trad, I can just install another window board past the legs. I'll show you when I get to that. So what you want to do now, them legs are measured in. As long as that is touching the leg, that is in the right place. And this end, what you want to do, measure in 37.5 again, just like that. So yeah, it's all linking up nicely now. I'm hoping you got a better picture of how it's going to be, instead of me just talking you through it and trying to work out how it's going. Make sure this single is on that side as well, because we're going to have another leg right here. Give that a tighten off. And like I said, make sure this is right up to that leg. So if we check this ledger now, if you look, that ledger's on that side, this ledger's on that side, that leg's this side, that leg's this side also. That should land automatically 37.5. But what I want to do, make sure that's poking through the same as the inside, which I think I do need to give it a little bit more. So what I'll do, I'll undo it again and make sure both of them ledgers are running right through exactly the same length. It's only a tiny bit, but I like it banged on. Just like that. Is that good, Bez? In more? They're the same, yeah? Double check that now, make sure that is 37.5. Tiny bit in, nothing major, just like that. Tighten your singles back off, now we know exactly where this corner leg's going.
Yeah,
Ready
baby.
for your handrail to run double all the way around to 2 of your handrails, and not just sat on singles with no leg in place, flapping about everywhere. There's no point. So yeah, give us a sec, I'll bang that in, start measuring the bay, exactly where it's going, starting from this leg, 900, 900, 900, and that's set up just for the bay. So yeah, give us a sec guys, be back with you. So now I've installed this corner leg just where them two ledges meet. Bez has stuck that one in, so he's going to stick a brace along there now. And obviously with this corner, how the bracing goes, the bottom ledger you want to brace towards, you'll never brace up to your top ledger because it's on a single. Obviously swivel there, I just feel like that is on the wrong angle. You want it pushing in that way to your lowest ledger. But what I need to do while I'm here, because the boards are going to start from this wall, I need to make sure I've got a 5 foot right in there, just like that, like I said, to stop the end of the board strapping. One to there, just like that. Take out your little staffy. Now I will get a brace running up to my bottom ledger. So from the top here to the bottom there, like I said, I'll push that into that wall. Not your ledger into the wall, your transom into the wall, just to make it sound a little bit easier. Now what I need to do, this is going to be my first leg off my loading bay. I need to make sure I can get 56.5 in between these, which I've already checked it, I can. So I'll be dropping another leg right here next to this one, just for the loading bay. Because obviously you want them 2 legs in line, so you can brace it up nicely. So yeah, what you want to do, our drawings and our loading bays, check your drawing, whatever your measurements are, go bolt to bolt, 900, 4 times, I want to be going along here. Tighten that off, grab another dub, 900, again, let me hang it ready, roughly there. 900 to centre, right there, look at that. There are our widths of our legs measured in for the bay. You do that 2 more times and your 5th leg will be one of your long legs. So yeah, let me measure 2 more in at 900 now and install 3 short butts and 1 big leg. Give us a sec guys, be back with you. So there you go, my other 4 doubles are all measured in at 900. That corner leg is the start of my loading bay. 4 more times, so 3 of your middle doubles are all short butts, obviously for when they're accessing the loading bay. No legs sticking through, because you need to be opening your gate, nothing in your way. No pallets, we'll be getting pushed into them, so we'll keep the butts nice and flush underneath this transom here. So yeah, this 5th one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is a long one also. So we'll bang along into here now, and yeah, I'll be back with you. Right, so now I've installed this end leg for the loading bay. And while I've been doing that, Bez has put the 6s through the window. I'm not going to stick, sorry, the garage. I'm not going to stick any braces in, which I can brace that end leg, but because there's no leg in line here or in line here, what I need to do is brace back to the bottom of the kicker lift that runs along the bottom for your foot scaff on your loading bay. So yeah, what we can do, we can start marking out for the boards now. Chuck a board on, up to that wall, and obviously stick the transoms under the end of the board, exactly where they need to be going. So yeah, give us a sec, we'll grab a board now. I'll brace that end up while Bez grabs a board. I'll be back with you. So now, I've chucked that end brace in, I've chucked this end brace in, we've chucked a board on, and it's landed bang on to this 6 foot here. So all we've done, stuck another transom in here. I'll probably bang another one here, because these are short boards now. Yeah. 10 foot fleet to the corner. This face is all done, apart from 1 more brace that's going to pull back from this middle leg straight to the kicker lift, like I said, because this leg will be out the way there. There's no leg to brace back to. So obviously when the tube runs along the bottom for my loading bay, I just brace it back to that. So yeah, transoms have gone in here. So now them boards will run up to the wall. These boards will run that way, sit on top of them boards over there. We'll have 1 fleet over the top of them, and that'll be nice. So yeah, all we need to do now is set this front up round here and set that inside bit up there, and then we're onto the bay. Then we can board everything out, handrail everything off, and there's just hacky stairs to do. So yeah, give us a sec guys, most of this is ready now. I need my 3 short butts for there. I'm gonna go and get them in a sec, install them, like I say, chuck the tube across, we can throw this front in, last little bit. So yeah, give us a sec guys, I'll be back with you. Now, 3 short legs are in, nice and short. I've chucked the kicker lift along the bottom and then braced back from that leg for the centre brace for the middle set of legs, every other, and obviously both ends of the wall. So what you want to do now all that's in, you've got to stick a checker underneath to stop the lift from dropping down when there's 2 ton loaded out onto here. What we also do, if you haven't seen my other videos, I have this ready to go up for the next lift, so you're not bending over, messing around through the scaff when you're building your second lift. So you do that on the 3 legs, and then obviously when you build the loading bay, you do that on the 3 outside legs also, and then you strap tubes along the bottom of it all, but I'll show you that when we get to that. So that's pretty much now most of the faces completed, apart from one. We've only got like 20 more foot to do there, and everywhere else is pretty much ready for boarding and hand railing. So yeah, give us a sec guys, be back with you in a minute. So now we're on to the last face of the building. If you look on this side, this face of the building going that way are on top, on that gable and this front here. But this gable is a joint gable, so what I do, I always go underneath so my boards can come to the corner of the outside of the scaff. Because clearly now I can start my boards on top of these boards, nice and fresh for this face, and then boards on that face of that building can start fresh off the top of these boards here. If you were to go on top with these ledgers and that was underneath, I'd have to have my boards to that corner and then boards to this corner, and most of the time if this ledger is past this wall, all the boards interfere with each other, and if they don't interfere with each other, there's normally gaps in between the boards and you have to start filling in with transoms, which you shouldn't be doing. So yeah, this is on top now, so these boards can sit to the corner and this is underneath right here. So what I'm going to do, we'll sleeve the ledger straight up so it reaches the outside ledger and the outside ledger. So I'll go on top now, underneath, and that is the right height. Because the back is on top, this front will be on top. Any face facing this road or the back of the building over there, they're all on top. These are all on top from the gable. And then these don't really matter because they're not joint gables, just to suit your boards to make it nice and easy for boarding out. So yeah, let us install this ledger now, bang some legs in, I'll be back with you. Let's get your ledger straight in, bang your staff straight on, give it a little push up to the wall. And this front here has got a table at the top for the peak, clearly. So we've measured these 6 legs 13 feet apart, just under 13 foot. So what we need to do here as well is stagger 3 of the legs. Doesn't matter which way they go, as long as 6 legs are staggered. So now that's measured 19 off the wall. Tighten both of your singles straight off, just like that. Now that's installed, we can bang the first 3 legs straight in and get some 5 foots hitting the wall and temporary brace the inside ledger up. So yeah, give us a sec, we'll sort that now, I'll be back with you. Like I always say, come to the middle, give your ledger a little pick up just to take the belly out of it. Keeps it nice and level then install your end 2 legs and your ledger should be nice and level. So yeah, I'll bang these legs in now, be back with you. Now, them first 3 legs are in and I put a little temporary brace in there. What I need to do now, sleeve this ledger straight up like we did on the inside. Because the sleeve's that end, we've got the same size butt and we're going to stick the butt down this end here. So what we'll do now, sleeve it straight up, install the outside ledger, then yeah, level all the outside legs in. And like I said, that's a long, that's a 13, that's a long. So we need a 13 here, a long and a 13 there. So let us bang this outside ledger in now, start throwing some legs in. Give them in, baby. Now we'll sleeve the outside ledger straight up and give it a measure from the inside to the centre, 37.5. And now where these 2 ledgers meet, we know exactly where that leg's going. So we'll stick a long leg in there, long leg in there. Sorry, 13 long, 13 long. That's all the outside legs in. We can get some 5s in where the legs are, get the braces in, and keep it pushed to the wall nice and tight. So yeah, tighten them off now. And I'll install this corner leg straight away and give this ledger a level in so it's nice and level. Let's give us a sec, guys. Be back with you in a minute. So now I've stuck the corner leg in. Normally the leg is on this side, but because when I was building that gable, I reversed the ledger, all the legs are on that side. So if you look down, they're all in suit all the way down. So what I want to do now, Bez is going to bang the middle one in, get it nice and level. I'll install this one here, stick the 5 straight across, make sure it's level, then I can install these boards back on here and clip them all back down. This corner is fully ready, and we can start trannying from here and boarding that way, and obviously bracing up as we're going. we'll have a sway brace across one of the sets of legs here, ready for the table. Like I say, when it goes up, 5 lifts, so it's all nice and swayed up. So yeah, here's a set, guys. Bang this leg in, get it nice and level, start trannying and bracing. 2 sets. Now, I've put my outside leg in, and I've also banged the 5 in here and give it a nice level. Because the gap from this leg to that leg is quite far, I've stuck another leg on this return in line with the other legs on this gable. So if you look now, all them legs are in line. If you were to bang this on the wrong side, when your boards come down in line with this leg, they would interfere if the leg was here. The leg would interfere, sorry, with the boards. So yeah, I can bang a brace here now. Bez is gonna put the 6s through the window. And I've had to stick this leg in because normally I'll have my legs to the end of this wall, then the gap from here to there is within reason. But obviously we've got a table here, so I've pulled the legs to where the table's gonna be. So all I've done is just stuck another leg in there, just to take the weight of the outside ledger. So yeah, I'll bang another 5 here now. Bez is getting the 6s in. We'll chuck a board on from here, this inside board, just like the back. Don't know if you can see that. Boards are starting from there, and we'll send them that way and stick the trannies under the end of the boards. So yeah, giz them in, guys. I'll be back with you. So now we've braced both ends of the table. Bez has done that one, I've done this one, and we've chucked a board on to see exactly where this end tranny is going. What we'll do now, stick 2 more transoms in there, and a short 6 to 8 foot fleet. It's over 6 foot, 7 or 8 foot to the corner, and we can board that out also. So yeah, I can stick these corner boards on now, and all this corner, like I say, is all ready for handrailing. We can reach the handrail from the floor. This is handrail height right here, so we'll handrail it from the floor as we're going. So yeah, give us a sec, guys. Be back with you in a minute. So now I've threw these corner boards back on. All they need now is 3 clips on the middle of them. They're all clipped down, and I've stuck a swayer across these legs. And if you look now where I've put my swivels, as the brace comes down to the bottom of this leg, I'll start my swayer from the top of the leg down to the bottom of the leg that's on its own. So yeah, the job's ready for fully boarding an handrail now, and I'll build a bay while these 2 do that. These can board out, I'll start the bay. So yeah, give us a sec, guys, get onto the bay now. Right, so now most of the boards have gone on the job. Just need a couple of towers, which Bez is finishing round here. I've chucked a single handrail across the top, so while he's working up there, there's no falls off the scaff. So I've got my gear ready for my loading bay. So all I need to do now, starting from here, get an Aberdeen underneath this lift, underneath that lift there, because these doubles are the same height, this one and that one. My Aberdeen, when it's levelled in from both ends, my outside ledger will also be level. So yeah, let me grab a double, couple of 5s now, get all this set up and get my corner legs straight in. Here's a set, guys, be back with you. Now, starting from this side, this single's in my way, so I'm gonna bang it straight onto my 5, just like that. Tighten the front off, wrap it under there, touch the doubles up to each other, just like that. Make sure your 5's nice and straight, so both of the legs are nicely in line. Give that a tighten off, double check down it, that's pretty good to me. Grab yourself another double. You want to go bolt to bolt, because we need 54 in between the legs for my 6 boards. I've worked out a measurement to go from the bolt to the bolt, 56.5, just like that. Just put your double in, temporary, just for now, while you grab your long. We can install this leg straight away. We'll do the same on this side here, stick another 5 underneath, measure from the centre of this leg, because there's no bolt. If you look at that bolt, it's in the centre of the leg. Come from the centre of the leg, 56.5. I'll install my other leg on the Aberdeen, not on here, because if you look, that's on a single. This needs to go on a separate leg right here, then afterwards I'll connect the single to there just to support it. So yeah, give us a sec, guys. I'll get my leg through here now. We'll install this leg straight away. We've got my long ready now, ready to go. The 4 lifts on the bay. Get your leg nice and level, just like that. Have a little look down it, make sure they're in line. That needs a little tap to the left, just like that. Level your 5 off, little pinch up, nothing major. And what you want to do, don't just tighten the back off, because your double might be twisted. Undo the front again. When you tighten the back, it'll twist your double nice and straight. Tighten the back, nip the front a little bit, nothing major. Then just double check that the leg is still nice and straight, which it isn't. So undo the front again, little kick over, and tighten that back off. Just like that. So there you go. Do the same on this other side, install the leg, and then we can get the outside ledger in and the 2 5-foots along the bottom to support these outside legs. So yeah, give us a sec now, I'll set that one up, get the leg installed, and I'll be back with you. Right, so that's your other Aberdeen installed now. and the leg is right up to this ledger, just like that one. Do not connect a double up to that. If you look at the back here, it's on a single, not a double, to raise this a tiny bit higher. If you were to put a double on there now, you won't get your double underneath there and get your ledger to touch underneath that ledger, just like this one is. There'd be a little gap in and your 5 foot will be running down, or your ledger on the front will be running down. So now that's installed there, what you want to do, 2 more doubles, chuck them down there, grab a 5 foot ready. Got most of my gear ready here, got my braces, got my 5s, got my 2 ledgers, 1 for the top, 1 for the bottom. And what you want to do, strap a 5 for your kicker. These are all to support the outside legs. This won't be getting boarded underneath, clearly. It's just to support the outside legs, like I said. Give it a little nip, nothing too major. Stick your 5 in there, stick it into there. Just like that. Give this a little nip up, nothing major. Check your 5, nice and level. That needs a little lift up, just like that. Check your legs, nice and level. Little tap in, just like that also. Give that a little nip up. When you tighten them too tight, your legs start pulling out of line. That is still nice and straight. So we need to do the same on the bottom over here. Strap a 5 across, just like we've done there. Then when I go, another double underneath here, just like this one, touching up to each other. This outside ledger will automatically be level. Give us a sec, guys. Install this one now, be back with you. So now, that's both the bottom 5s installed to the corner legs. What you want to do now, like I said, the back ledger's underneath. This doesn't really matter, but I like to keep it in the same suit. This ledger needs to go underneath also. Can't get my drill in there, so I'll have to use a spanner a sec. Just like that. Give the back a little tighten off. Same on this other side, underneath as well, just the same as that one. Right there, just like that. And what you want to do, grab your 13 foot ledger, install one at the bottom, and then your top ledger, because this one's on top, you need to sit a double on the top of here, on the top of that one, and install that ledger also. Let me bang both of them in now, tighten all the fronts off, and I'll be back with you. So now I've installed both of them ledgers. What I need to do now is brace both the ends up to the outside leg. Normally I go on a double underneath here, but that ledger's in the way. I can't do that on this side, and I normally go to a double on there. But this time I've got 2 swivels. This is how it'll be on your drawing anyway. But yeah, I just prefer to go to a double up here so it supports that ledger a bit more. Bang your swiv on the top, just like that. Grab your 6 foot ready, stick it on your pad, leave yourself enough room to get the swiv on at the bottom. Give the top a little tighten, bang your swiv straight on the bottom, just like this. Don't know if you can see that. Right there, tighten the back. Make sure your brace is on your pad, which it is, and tighten your front straight off. Just like that. So now what I'll do, I'll grab another brace, come down to this end and show you what I mean. I'll go double double. Give us a sec, guys. Now I'm on the other side of the loading bay. This is how I normally do my braces. If you think about it now, as that's pushing up, it's holding this ledger up for when the bay is loaded out. It's clearly not going to go anywhere. But yeah, tighten the top off just like this. Nip the back up, the brace side. Leave the top a little loose so you can lift this. It's just easier to get your dub on the bottom. Tighten this off first, tighten the brace side. Tighten the ledger side. And don't forget to tighten your ledger side on this one. So that's both your braces installed end to end. They should be nice and level now. They shouldn't move anywhere while you're building the rest of your bay. So now I've got 3 short legs to install out here, 2 plan braces, 1 off that leg to the corner, 1 off that leg to the corner. So yeah, let me install these now, stick all the checkers on, just like I did with this, and me punch and double. I'll show you the first one again. I'll install the other 2 off camera. Give us a sec, guys. I've got my short butt. What you should be doing really, because them legs are both touching that ledger, you should be measuring 900, 900, 900 and 900 again. But like I said, I got a good eye, so I can just eye it straight in. If you ain't got a good eye, make sure you're measuring it straight in as well. So look down it, get it nice and level. Level it side to side, front and back, just like that. Give it a little pinch, just to take the weight, tighten the back straight off, leg side, tighten the ledger side. What you want to do, these two doubles, one of these is for me punching one. If you look at the back there, these need to go the same side and alternate all the way up. So now shut your gate ready. Sometimes you can't open your gate again when it's too close to here. Give a little tiny gap in there, level the back of these off, and you know your double is nice and square. Tighten that off just like that. And just like the back ones, we need a checker underneath the lift to stop the lift from dropping down. Bang, there you go. That's one installed. That is actually 4 out of the 6. So we'll install this one just how I've done that, and I'll install this one exactly the same. So yeah, let me install them now. I'll show you how to put your clamp braces in. Here's a set, guys. I'll be back with you. That's all 3 legs installed and the 3 legs at the back. They've all got the puncheons on the left side, and they've all been checkered underneath the ledger. So what I need to do now is go inside, grab 3 doubles, which I've got ready on the floor here, install 3 doubles on them, level the legs side to side, tighten the backs and tighten the fronts straight off. That is all the legs fully installed. Then all I need to do is obviously put my clamp braces in and then strap my tubes along the bottom of the legs to make sure they're nice and straight and not kicking out just like that. So they'll all be sitting nice and parallel, running upwards. So yeah, I'll bang them 3 dubs on now, get my 2 clamp braces ready, install all that, and then all I need to do then, stick some transoms, 12 transoms along the top, 3 into this bay, 3 into that, 3 into that, 3 into that one, and that is all the transoms installed. And what I need to do is bang a sway brace down the front that side, down the front that side, and the bay is ready for boarding. I can reach the handrail, like I say, install the 2 handrail straight away, chuck a temporary handrail across the front, and nobody can fall off and board it from the floor. So yeah, gives them in, guys, get my stuff ready for here, I'll be back with you. Now I've come inside, I bang them 3 dubs on and level them legs in. So now we're on to the clamp braces. What you want to do, within 300 from a node point, these are both node points, so you can go 300 anywhere underneath them. These dubs are quite hard to get nice and straight, so don't tighten them all the way off. What you want to do, that's definitely not straight, so I'll give it a little twist now, just like that. And where this punching is, you don't want this clamp brace running through, because like I've said before, when your 5 comes through here, it'll interfere. So bang your double on this side of where your punching is going. Also, within 300 from there, give the back a little tighten off, stick it in the front of a double, in the front of that one, that's also twisted. Like I said, these are hard to get nice and straight. Just like that, stick it into there, undo the back of this one. It's actually touching the brace on there. Lower it down a second, shut the front just like that, and lift it right back up. Tighten the back. Right. Tighten the back off. Just like that. Same on this side. Clamp brace on the right side, and this brace won't be in the way like that one was. So nice and high up, as high as you can go, up to these doubles. So yeah, I'll bang that one in now. All I got to do then, strap these 5s across the bottom, double, 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 and then I'm onto the transoms. Give us a sec, guys, be back with you. So the other clamp bracing, so that's both clamp braces installed, and we've also put the 3 5s along the bottom, like I say, to stop the legs trapping out. Bez is finished, snagging off all the top, so he's going to help me now install 3 transoms in each bay, and like I say, it's ready for boarding. I'll get the inside, he can get the outside, and yeah, we'll work our way down to that way. Here's a sec, guys, be back with you. Right, so there you go, all the transoms are installed, like I said, 3 in each bay, all the way down. If there's any gaps over 360, we're allowed to go with aluminium, 450 if you're using steel. Any gaps over 360, you need another transom in. So all we need now is 2 sway braces right down the front. Bez is doing one, I'll do the other. We've got the boards here, ready to throw on. So yeah, the bay is nearly finished, just needs boarding out. And yeah, we can handrail it off. We've got no loading bay gate today. We're waiting for a stripper down the road for the brick guard and the loading bay gate. So what we're gonna do, temporary handrail it off, and we'll build the stairs off camera, because I like to do the stairs separate. I might record it, upload it in another video, but I've got a couple of sets that I've already built recently. So yeah, give us a sec, guys, I'll be back with you now, board this out, get it all handrailed off, I'll be back with you. The sway brace installed. If you look, like I mentioned, on the brace, round the side I think it was, or the front over there, what you want to do is when you're bracing from the back leg to the top of this leg, you want to go from the bottom of that leg to the middle leg at the top. So as you can see now, it's holding the bottom of 2 separate legs. So yeah, there you go. Let's board it out now, get some handrail on it, and I'll just temporary handrail the front off, and And that's going to be it for this video, guys. But give us a sec, board it out now, 2 seconds. All right, so there you go. The 6 boards have gone on the bay. I've stuck a toe board on there, installed the handrail, and put 2 temporary handrails along the front, just until we sort the bay out when the stripper comes down. So yeah, all we need is brick guard all the way around, and we're going to build the stairs in a minute. So it's all ready. Cage the front off. No one can access this until I've fully signed it off. So yeah, that's how you build multiple returns, guys. Don't forget, whatever faces that way, in that way, try and keep all them the same height and all them the same height. Whichever face, that goes all the way around. Same with this one, all the way around of a building. So yeah, this is linked up to there. I need to trim this tube back here. Now they can access down this cable. Boards are a bit warped, but oh well, might have to change a few. So yeah, honestly guys, I appreciate you all watching, man. Don't forget, have a little nosy on my Shopify. My shop is on YouTube as well. Take a little nosy, place some orders. Like I said, I'll get them shipped out to you, and I will appreciate it, honestly. Nice one, guys. See you soon, yeah?